or click today.
Well, we talked about it for a long time, but she did it. Show the medal. There you go.
Here's my medal. So excited, of course, the Rock and Roll Marathon I'm talking about this past Saturday, but I really have to brag on our team. We had 10 people who ran the marathon, and most of us really were the wounded warriors. We've been injured throughout the years. But I have to tell you, Jamie Daly and Melissa McKay are rock stars. They ran
26.
the whole thing. These girls are doing so well. They're just outstanding. Just what motivation out there.
And I got the thrill of being at the finish line watching all these fantastic stories come to wonderful conclusions at the Rock and Roll, including our own Don Baker. It was so good. All right, I got to start weather tonight talking about something you normally don't like me talking about, and that's the tropics. There's an area of disturbed weather. Take a look at this. An area of disturbed weather that's just off our Georgia coast. It doesn't look very impressive, but the National Hurricane Center is now thinking there's a 70% chance that this will become a subtropical low, meaning it will be named, meaning it does have gale force winds, meaning it does have some of the characteristics of a tropical storm and is a big rain producer if it would happen to come inland. That's not what's going to happen, though. It's eventually going to get pushed farther and farther to the north. No precipitation in our area that we have to worry about. I showed you the stuff out across the center of the country earlier. We're in clear skies and very quiet this evening. Things are certainly settling down, though. Back out in the center of the country, there's our tornado report. The second one's hidden behind all these hail reports as well. This is quite a line of storms that is continuing to move to the north and east. It's not coming our way. And winter storm warnings, tornado watches and warnings are continuing across the Intermountain West. They're all going to stay out there and move in that general direction. We're going to watch the precipitation of what may become Sean, and that precipitation is probably going to stay just offshore. Here you are, 12:30 on Wednesday. Some of the clouds, some of the bands of precipitation. But the cloud source for us is this next front, which will sweep into this position by the time we get to Thursday. And finally, Thursday, middle of the day, start to work its way through the area as a very weakening front. This is not going to be a big rainmaker at all. So having said all that, this is going to be pretty quiet, right? 60 in Savannah, 52 Statesboro. Jessup currently at 55. We're cooling quickly under the clear skies. 77 was the high today after a 50 low this morning. Check our map real quickly. I'll show you where all this is continuing to try to move. Here comes what will be Sean, moving toward the coast and then turning more to the northwest and eventually to the west or north, being pushed by this front. That's how it all sets up. So it's actually going to be just fine for us with the heaviest rainfall amount staying much farther to the south. So our Doppler Max 11 forecast tonight. Pleasantly cool, 52 overnight. No wind problems at all. Sunshine, 75 for tomorrow. It's a northeast breeze again, but not as breezy. 75. Wednesday, there's our 20% chance. That's it. Just a 20% chance of showers Thursday. Veterans Day Friday, right through the end of the forecast period, looks dry. Temperatures in the 60s up to the mid-70s toward the end of the period. And for the Flying Fortress 5K run at the Mighty 8th, first thing Saturday morning, yes, that's a 39. You thought it was chilly when we were out on Saturday. 39 is going to be really chilly, and it won't be as breezy, but much cooler for that 5K.
Ooh, hopefully it'll warm up fast.
Hopefully warm up real fast, and they have a great run.